I've made an executive decision. So, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining, really appreciate it. So as you know, I had a couple of large events recently, and I've got a really big challenge next year. If you don't know, I'm intending to cycle through every county in the UK. My challenge for Muscular Dystrophy UK next year. And in fact, I've made more than one decision. Made two. First one is basically about now I was going to be having some rest post Radam Ring because, you know, recovery and all that. But after the Dragon Ride, a bit before the Radam Ring, I pretty much had quite a lot of rest. I didn't do anywhere near as much as I thought I was going to, or perhaps I should have. And in a week and a half, or from now, from when I record this, not from when you see it, I'm going to be in Paris for nearly a week. So I'm going to use that as rest as well. So I'm not going to take a few weeks off to rest, because I don't need it. Basically, I'm going to start my training now. Because as I've mentioned on my post-Germany visit, I'm heavy, not as fit as I want to be, so I'm going to start gently working my way back into a winter. I know, still July for me, a winter of heavy training. So I want to get really fit for next year. The other decision is I'm going to start a crowdfunder for A, the challenge next year, and B, use it as the fundraiser. So basically next year is going to cost more than I have to actually do. So I'm going to be looking for donations and sponsorship from companies to put into the crowdfunder to fund it, or to partially fund it, because you know I'm going to put in money into it anyway. But then whatever's left over at the end, put it straight to the charity. Does that sound fair? Over the years I've, you know, raised and helped raise quite a lot of money for the charity, and that's never going to stop. But I'm finding it more and more difficult to be able to fund what I do. So, I mean, basically, because what I do is more and more ridiculous and takes longer. And the logistics of this one is, you know, ferries, flights, potential flights, hotels, fuel. You know, there's £1,000 in fuel minimum. Anyway, I'm having a Friday afternoon ride. It's trying not to rain, but it's failing not to not rain. But yeah, it's warm enough. Let's get out and have a little training ride, because hopefully someday I've got a long ride with someone who you will recognise. So as I stop for a brief interlude in what appears to be a busy Kirkby Lansdale, I've started plotting my route for next year. I'm saying this now because I'll try and put a picture up. Basically I have to draw around every county, making sure I get through them all, much like I did and failed last year. And partly because I'd like you to be a part of the process really, so I'm going to show you the steps. So at the moment I'm drawing around every county just to get an overall big view of where I've got to go and which is the best route to do. Now there's a caveat involved with the route. I want Cumbria to be the last one. Idiotic, I know. What I'd quite like to do is sort of zigzag my way up and then go up through Yorkshire, up the east side, do Scotland and over to Stranraer, ferry to Larne from over there, Northern Ireland, and then back to Liverpool so I can hit Merseyside, Greater Manchester potentially, yeah, Greater Manchester, Cheshire, Lancashire and Cumbria as the last county, because I'd quite like to finish in Kendal, it being my home. I think that'd be quite a nice thing to do. So if you're familiar to any of the local areas, I'm going to be doing the same as previous years, where I'm inviting others to join me. But again, you're going to have to be able to sustain. I'm going to aim at 17 mile per hour every day, and I'm aiming to do 150 to 170 miles a day until it's finished. I do not have a clue of my total route at the moment, but some of it's going to be generalised around last year's challenge. Yeah, still last year, it's 2023 when I did that. So yeah, as I plot and plan this, I will be keeping you all informed of it. So when I know exactly what route I'll be doing, or when I'm close to it, I can ask if you guys have got any local knowledge and if you'd like to join me for a bit. Because, you know, you're welcome. Officially I'm not allowed to draft according to the Guinness rules, because I'm setting a world record whilst I do it. But the main thing is, it's a fundraiser. Well, that were really good. It's like 51.5k done, hour and 48, 28.5k average, 226 watts normalised. That's bang on. I genuinely felt brilliant for all of that. I should do. My average heart rate was 130, so it's clearly nothing wrong with my short term sub 2 hour fitness. I'm happy with that. It's a base for me to build on for winter, despite it being July. This is base. Anyway, right, I'm going to go and get showered and stuff, because I've got to go to Le Pub to watch the opening ceremony for a bit, and well, I need to eat first. So I will see you hopefully on Sunday in the Lake District. Well, good morning. Welcome to a overcast at the moment Ambleside. A very beautifully quiet Ambleside for tourist season. I'm off to meet a couple of people for a ride to see if I can really hang on for a day. I say a day, 100k or so, down in the Lake District, and I think we've got some hills to contend with, but more about that later. Farmhouse, lying down in the distance. Never been down that road before, from Townhouse to this is the Coniston side, it's the Hodgeclaw side of Coniston. That's cool. I'm definitely coming back there. This is Jordan, by the way. I hope you don't mind.
A bit mossy in bits there, wasn't it?
I'm a confident descender.
Oh, I am when I know it road.
Yeah. You might recognise him. I'm sure he doesn't mind. So, onwards to Coniston. It's kind of perfect today, temperature wise. Well, about 18 degrees or something. Back roads, perfect region for 32s. Low pressures, shocking surfaces. But it's busy. Stay to this. I'm going to spend my day doing this. Wheel sucking the people that are better than you. And we've hit a hill. Dirty hill. They've disappeared, obviously, because they're good and I'm not. But the views in a sec are somewhat remarkable. And just for reference, 2.5 hours in, at 230 watts, not normalised. Oh, beautiful. they're probably waiting for, well, hopefully waiting me at the top. Waiting for me, I should say. Sweating our way up the Dun Valley now, on the way to Seathwaite, which means we've got rhinos to do. I need to cool down in a minute. Oh, bloody lovely though. Gorgeous. Oh. It's like your own little private cycling paradise. In the wrong gear. Beautiful, beautiful. Something else. You can't buy that, can you? It's not what I'd call a regular day out, but you know, I'll take it. It's not often you get the chance, is it? So. This is a bit where I say goodbye to these two again for a bit. Honestly, I've been pushing a bit to keep up with these two. I'll let them go. No way I'm keeping up with them too. Look at that. My legs are fried at the moment. Tell them out of training. Okay, rhino's done. Hurt like a bastard. There's a shock. Those two are just way too quick. Time to descend rhinos. I'll see you at the bottom line. Not holding you down here. Look at those views though. I do enjoy that descent, something rotten, even though it is sketchy as hell and there's loads of cars on it today. Confidence really helps. And not like it needs saying or anything, but the views. Just Crinkle Crags up there, Blee Town. I think we might be going up there as well. Maybe. Or we're going to Chester's first. We might be going to Chester's first. To Skellis and then back round Langdale, but we'll see. I hear brakes. I hear brakes on a Pinarello. 2 Pinarellos. Well, the food has been had. Stopped at Chester's again. Now we're going up Red Bank from Elterwater. I've never been up here before. It's naughty. And again, they've gone up there somewhere. There you go. Just gone. I'm going to take it easy. I'm done. Those views though, unbeatable. I think he's trying to kill me. That's the thumbnail race from Grasmere done. We're going to do a lap of film here now. Oh, definitely feeling my lunch as well. But hey ho. We've just got a headwind to do now though, but I'm gonna rely on you.
I'll be all
I'm going to be wheel sucking for the rest of this. He hasn't actually officially said hello yet. Obviously it's Ollie. You know who Ollie is.
Hey up.
Yeah, basically, you know, premise is you said you're coming up to the lakes, aren't you? And fancy a ride out. You don't say no to that, do you? Especially when it's like this.
I know, what a day, eh?
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing day. But I am cooked.
I like going up there as well.
I've never been up there.
Is it Raven? No,
Raven Crag's at the end of Langdale.
No, that is thingy, Raven Crag, yeah.
Is it? I don't. You see, I'm such a Luddite for someone who lives around here. I only went up Hell Valley for the first time last year. This is where we part ways. So yeah, thank you very much, Ollie.
Good to see you, mate.
It's been really nice riding with you.
Yeah, great with you.
Thanks for looking after me.
That's fine. Yeah.
I was knackered. I've only got a couple of miles to do, but yeah. I'm going to go home now and lie down and watch some Olympics. Well, as I say, that was very lovely, very generous of Ollie to invite me along for a ride. And well, the reason why I've had a dialogue with him is because he's a part of the film, the Fred Whitten film that I've made. And as I've mentioned, by the time this goes out, it will have premiered at the Fred Whitten presentation day, but I've now submitted it to Kendal Mountain Festival to see if it can get featured in that, which would be cool. If not, it doesn't. It's fine. If it doesn't, I'm going to be releasing it on YouTube in, I think, end of September. So, but then, right, I'm going to go to the car. I'll see you later. And that, officially, is me. What's that? 4 hours 46. Done 115k. It's a slow ride. It's 24.1k an hour average. 228 watts normalised. It's probably the most I've put out for that amount of time. But I was cooked at the end. Utterly cooked, so yeah, cheers to Ollie for pulling me along film here at the end there. It's much needed. But yeah, I think rest day tomorrow. I'll go home and watch the Olympics. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the Lake District in high season. It's full of tourists. I'm going to have to join the tourist traffic home as well. Never mind. But yeah, I'm about ready for a lie down and not a beer because I've given up on that for now. So I need to lose this. Right, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one, which I don't know what will be. Find out then. Oh, and to answer my own question of how different is someone like Ollie, a GCN presenter, to me? Yeah, very. Yeah. So, a world of difference in ability. There's a shock. Person who cycles basically for a living versus someone who doesn't, and then is older and heavier and doesn't train as much. Amazing, isn't it? Train more, get better.